They confuse complexity with intelligence. If it sounds sophisticated, if it sounds layered, if it's dense, then it must be smart, right? The answer is absolutely no. Clarity is intelligence. And in the UPOC framework, which stands for undeniable preparation, attention grabbing delivery, and clarity of message, this lives in the C for clarity of message. Clarity of message doesn't mean reducing depth, it means organizing depth. Your audience doesn't struggle because your idea is advanced. They struggle because you haven't structured it for their brains. So, how do you make something complex feel simple without watering it down? First, separate complexity from confusion. Complexity means there are multiple moving parts. Confusion means the audience doesn't know where to focus. Clarity of message is about giving focus. Second, build mental containers. The brain loves structure. If you say there are three forces driving this shift, or think of it as a two-step process, you just reduce the mental strain. Frameworks don't weaken intelligence, they strengthen comprehension. Third, sequence before nuance. Experts often start with caveats, but nuance without foundation overwhelms people. Start with the core principles, then layer complexity. Foundation first, architecture second. I'm going to let that hover in the air and repeat it. Foundation first, architecture second. That's clarity of message. Now, let me give you a live business example. Let's say you are explaining a digital transformation strategy to your leadership team. Most people explain it like this: we need a cross functional data system, improve digital infrastructure, leverage AI driven insights, and optimize workflows and align customer experience initiatives across verticals. Does that sound impressive? Sounds exhaustive. And I wrote it. Now, let's apply clarity of message. You say digital transformation is really about three things. First, visibility. We need better access to our data. Second, speed. We need systems that reduce friction. Third, intelligence. We need tools that help us make better decisions. Same depth, less confusion. Now, you can layer nuance. Visibility means integrating systems. Speed means automating workflows. Intelligence means predictive analytics. But the audience now has a container. A container reduces cognitive load. That's clarity. You didn't dumb it down, you structured it. Here's the standard. If someone leaves your presentation, saying that was simple, but the idea itself is sophisticated. You've achieved clarity of message. And clarity of message is what turns knowledge into influence. Because the smartest communicator in the room isn't the one who sounds complex, it is the one who makes complexity feel obvious. And obvious builds authority. If you are interested in learning more about how to simplify complex ideas, then I encourage you to purchase my book, UPOC, The Keys to Presentation Mastery. Learn how to command the room and be interesting. It is available on Amazon. I'll include the information in the link. Great ones. As always, please remember to be your best, to be inspired, to be great.